In today's lesson, we are going to practice speaking English for a long time. We are going to practice the future tense. We will talk about our future plans and tell some stories. Let's go. In today's lesson, our goal will be to speak for a long time. We want to use different transition words like first, next, after that, then, finally. If you watched a previous video of mine, past tense storytelling, we used these words in that video also. In that video, we practiced past tense storytelling. Today, we're going to practice future storytelling. But today's grammar is much easier. Whenever we want to talk in the future, there are many different ways to make future sentences. But today, we will only focus on one way. One of the most common ways to make a future sentence is be going to plus a verb. We use this grammar to talk about our plans, something that we have decided. It is 100% a future plan. So again, to make this sentence, we have to use the be verb, which is am, is, or are, plus going to. Then after to, we will put a regular tense verb. Okay, so now let's look at some example sentences. First, I'm going to go to work. 2, she is going to watch TV. And 3, they are going to go to school. All right, so in these sentences, the subject is matching the be verb. Then we use going to plus a regular tense verb. Today's grammar is not so difficult. You don't have to remember any special verbs, any special verb forms. We're going to just simply use be going to plus the verb. So in today's lesson, let's try speaking more fluently and for a long time. One way we can speak more fluently is with our pronunciation. So the first part of this lesson, let's look at pronunciation. Be going to. We want to make this shorter. We want to make this more like a native English speaker. So if I am going to say the be going to verb, I'm going to join going to. And the new pronunciation becomes gonna. Okay, so one more time. Going to, we change it to gonna. So let's look at those example sentences again. And this time, I want you to repeat after me using the new pronunciation. I will put the sentence on the screen, then I will speak, and then I want you to repeat after me. Or if you want, you can shadow along. All right, so please look at the sentence on the screen. Number 1, I'm gonna go to work. Number 2, please look at the sentence on the screen. She's gonna watch TV. And number 3, please read the sentence on the screen. And I will say, they're gonna go to school. Okay, so throughout this lesson, it's a very good idea for you to repeat after me and practice your pronunciation and your fluency. Now, today we want to speak for a long time. So we will use words like first, next, after that, then, and finally. Now, of course, the middle three words, next, after that, and then, there is no order for these. You can choose the order you would like. All right, so don't worry about the order of those three. Of course, we begin the story with first, and then we end it with finally. So let's practice again. Let's practice speaking for a long time. Next, let's do our first exercise of this lesson. Today, we will be doing a reading and grammar exercise. I will give you some words. I want you to read all of the words, and I want you to join them together, making a sentence using be going to. Now, I have not included the main verb. So I want you to think, what verb can we use to make this sentence? We will do number 1 together, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, that will be your chance to try it on your own. Number 1, please read all of the words. We have I to a restaurant with my friend tonight. To make this sentence, we will use be going to. So the beginning of my sentence will be, I am going to. Now we must think of the verb. So for this situation, the verb will be go. Go. So the complete sentence will be, I am going to go to a restaurant with my friend tonight. All right, so one more time. I'm going to go to a restaurant with my friend tonight. Now, if we want to practice the pronunciation, the native English speaker like pronunciation, we'll say, I'm gonna go to a restaurant tonight. Okay, so next, number 2, 3, 4, and 5, please challenge it on your own. Number 2, please read the words and make a sentence. All right, the correct answer for this is, we are going to go to a park this weekend. All right, now I want you to repeat after me using the correct pronunciation. We're going to go to a park this weekend. Number 3, please read the words and make a sentence. Okay, the correct answer here is, they are going to bring a cake to the potluck party. They are going to bring a cake to the potluck party. All right, now let's practice pronunciation. Please repeat after me. They're gonna bring a cake to the potluck party. Now, if you have a different answer, if you chose a different verb, that may be correct. So just leave your answers down in the comments section. Number 4, please read the words and make a sentence using be going to. My answer for this is, he is going to watch a movie. Next, please repeat after me using our new pronunciation. He's gonna watch a movie. Number 5, please read the words and make a sentence. My sentence for this is, I am going to take a day off tomorrow. Now, please repeat after me to practice your pronunciation. I'm going to take a day off tomorrow. Okay, so how did you do? Did you make all of those sentences? If you have a different answer, that's fine. There are more than one possibility. You could have said, I'm going to see a movie. You could have used a different verb. If you have used a different verb, please leave your answer in the comment section. Also, if you're watching my lesson for the first time, and if you're not a subscriber, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell. Okay, so now that brings us to the active part of the lesson. This is the final part of the lesson where you are going to speak for a long time. I am going to show you some pictures on the screen. When you see the pictures, I want you to make a future sentence. These pictures are going to be all about your weekend plans. They're all about your weekend plans. So please make the sentences using I. I am going to. And then choose the correct verb for the picture. When you make the sentences, I want you to use first, next, after that, then, and then finally. So in conversation, we probably won't say first and finally, but we do use after that, then, and next very often. But in today's practice, we want to speak for a long time. Please use all of the words. Please begin your sentence, your story with first, and then please end your story with finally. Okay, so before we get to your stories, I'll give you an example. I'll tell you what I'm going to do this weekend. And after you listen to my story, I want you to use the same speaking style. All right, so my weekend plans. I'm talking about Saturday now. So first, I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. Next, I'm going to ride to the park. Then, I'm going to play basketball with my friends. After that, I'm going to go home and shower. Finally, I'm going to go to work. Okay, so that was my weekend plan. I made 5 sentences. I used the words first, next, after that, then, and finally. So now it's your turn. Please look at the picture and make a sentence using the correct sequencing. Number 1, please look at the picture and make your sentence beginning with first. My sentence for this picture is, first, I'm going to meet my friends. Now, let's practice it using our pronunciation. First, I'm gonna meet my friends. Okay, so now your turn. First, I'm gonna meet my friends. Now, if you have a different answer, that's fine, don't worry. Just leave it in the comment section and I'll check. Number 2, please look at the photo and make a sentence. All right, my sentence for this is, next, I'm going to have a picnic. Now, let's change the pronunciation of this. Please repeat after me. Next, I'm gonna have a picnic. Number 3, please look at the photo and make a future sentence. Okay, my sentence for this picture is, after that, I'm going to do yoga. Now let's use the new pronunciation and please repeat after me. After that, I'm gonna do yoga. All right, so for yoga, we use the verb do. A lot of types of exercise or a lot of types of maybe martial arts training, we use the do verb. For example, we would say do yoga, do karate, do kung fu, do taekwondo, do jiu-jitsu. All of these are using the do verb. Number 4, please look at the photo and make a future sentence. My sentence for this is, then I'm going to go shopping. All right, now let's change the pronunciation. Please repeat after me. Then I'm gonna go shopping. All right, so for this shopping, I use the verb go. Anytime you have an ing activity, so that means it's some type of action or activity that ends with ing, we usually use the go verb. All right, so for example, go shopping, go skiing, go snowboarding, go sightseeing, go swimming. These are all using the go verb. And finally, number 5. In this question, you will see 2 pictures. Make sure you include both actions in this sentence. All right, my sentence for this is, finally, I'm going to go home and take a bath. All right, now let's change the pronunciation. Please repeat after me. Finally, I'm gonna go home and take a bath. Okay, how did you do? Did you make all of those sentences correctly? If you used a different verb, if you had a different sentence, you could be correct. So don't worry. Please leave it into the comment section and I can check all of your answers. Also, this is a really, really good activity to practice your speaking. You can speak for a long time. But also, if you leave your answers in the comment section, you're also practicing your writing. You're practicing your grammar. So for homework, anybody who wants extra practice, please tell me your weekend plans. All right, so the next weekend, what are you going to do? Please make 5 sentences. So first, next, after that, then, finally. Leave those in the comment section and I'll check all of your sentences. And if you enjoyed today's video, if you thought it was helpful for your English, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell. If you know some friends and family who are also studying English, make sure you share this lesson with them as well. Now, I forgot to mention, I also do a lot of live lessons. This weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I will be doing free, completely free live English lessons. Please join me. We can study in real time together. I always provide a lesson for everybody to study with, and it's a good chance for you to practice your speaking. All right, until the next time. See ya. Thank you very much for watching today's lesson. Today we practice future tense storytelling. If you think today's lesson was useful for your English, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell. Also, don't forget to join me during my live lessons, either during the week or on the weekend. Until the next lesson, see ya.